Oh boy, do I love what they did with the arcade music for the League of Legends anime. Anyways, we already have a little bit of sadness to talk about involving, well, not sadness, but a little bit of wow to talk about when it comes to Project L. Some discourse, as this particular user put it. Project L discourse already making me lose my mind. I just thought that it was kind of funny that people who have no idea about anything involving fighting games want to put their 2 cents into a fighting game. It's weird to me. It's weird to me. But anyways, let's go on ahead and take a look at the whole situation. Not really a situation, but the stupidity post. I could call it. So go ahead and get yourselves strapped in, a little locked in, set the beautiful like button ablaze for me, and subscribe and join the Zebra gang. And don't worry, we're gonna have a little bit more, a lot more Project L on this goddamn channel. Anyways, the user that we are talking about goes by the name of Poultryarch over on the Twatter machine, and they said Project L discourse already making me lose my mind with a post from Reddit. And what did this post say? I mean, if it's a 2D fighting game, it's pretty much a Tekken-like. Didn't mean to be absolutely specific. What the fuck what does Tekken-like mean? Who raise your hand if you've ever heard anybody say Tekken-like. Tekken-like. This is clearly somebody who probably has played nothing but probably Tekken and maybe Dragon Ball Fighters. Maybe. Those are their only 2 fighting games under their belt, and they see something that's just slightly different and is just like, nah, it's just copying off my favorite game. Tekken-like? 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 Somebody goes on to respond and says, I don't quite follow you with it being a Tekken-like. I've not heard that term before, but I'd guess a game would be 3D to fall into that category, which is true. If you're gonna try and say that something is like Tekken, it has to be a 3D space kind of game, right? Makes sense, right? I'm just saying, if you like Tekken specifically and hope Riot's game will be similar, it's not looking like it will be from what they've shown. I say this because I was holding out hope for it to be like Tekken, which I don't really understand. To be honest, like all of the first and general footage, it all kind of showed that it was going to be a 2D type game. But I guess hopes for something different can be out there. I'm not suggesting it will be bad at all, rather that Tekken is probably not the frame of reference when we're talking about Project L. Still super excited for it, but and I believe we're meant to be getting an update from Riot later this month on it. Then the guy who called it a Tekken-like says, what I mean is, if there's player 1 on the left and player 2 on the right, that's a Tekken-like fighting game. It's not meant to be overanalyzed. And this guy says, what? As in exactly what most of us would say. And I'd rather say Mortal Kombat like, and it just gets, the further down this rabbit hole you go, the worse things get. This game probably would be most comparable to like Tekken and like Marvel vs. Capcom games, but like they're saying everything but that. They're saying every other game under the sun except for Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom. It's weird. It's so goddamn weird, and I don't understand it. You can kind of again tell I don't have the largest amount of knowledge when it comes to fighting games, but I know good and goddamn well the Tekken-like is not a word. Mortal Kombat-like is not a word, like the term. Like all these things, none of these things are words that get used in the FGC, and that's why these people are like what the fuck is going on? But Which one do you guys think that this game is gonna be like? A Tekken-like or Mortal Kombat-like? What are you thinking out there? Let me know. Cause I think when I see it, it looks like a general versus game, like Marvel vs. Capcom. Maybe I'm the dumb one. Shine some light on me. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down in the comment below. Where you guys are Supremo. That's all that I got for you. Daddy Zebra, the best on YouTube. Signing the fuck off. Have yourselves a nice rest of your day and a nice juicy chickadee goddamn ciao, my friends, as well as check out thezebracorner.com. Well worth your time, my friends.